in the background here. Kitty cat, Lucy. The one's up here all the time that everybody's laughing about, smacking me in the face and everything. Anyway, I did want to say good afternoon and everything, and want to say hi to everybody on Facebook. And we've covered quite a bit this week, last few days of actions of people, friendship, and not just friendship, but medical problems. Like like example, Cindy's spinal stenosis that she's gone through. You know, I can make some example like of this video. I could put like tell you more details of what they want to do and what they can't do. On her. Okay, there's no problem with Cindy at all as far as blood pressure. The only problem with Cindy is, like I said, was her blood, her clots. She's got plenty of, she's got one in her leg before. It's in her calf, and she's got a clot in her it's in the lung, pulmonary embolism they call it. Okay, I guess it was right leg or something, left lung, I'm not sure, or something like that. Vice versa. Yeah, she knows more than I do about it because it happened before I met her. The second time it happened in her leg, right leg, yeah, to get it precisely right. Um, which is pretty bad, but pretty pathetic and pretty sad. She was at, she was word again. Anyway, she was at work and everything, everybody, and she just started stiffening up, and it got tight down there. Her leg did. Oh, sorry about laughing. Her leg got tight, and it was just so tight. She gave me a phone call, said, "Steven, my leg is tight. It's hurting like crazy." And I said, "Okay, I'll be down as fast as I can." So I got in the car, whipped down there about 100 miles an hour, as fast as I could anyway. Let's just put it that way. And I said, "We're going to go to the hospital." She was kind of, she didn't really want to go to the hospital. I said, "No, we're going to the hospital." This was exactly in 2006, guys. This is a story in 2006. So I said we went to the hospital. I talked her into it. Okay. Took a while, but they found it. It was a blood clot, and it was in her leg, her lower calf. Okay. So then they started her on treatments, shots. It's like a heparin shot, but it's Levinox. Okay. So many per deciliter. Okay. I won't get into that stuff, mathematics stuff. But anyway, I just want to get to the point. But they gave her shots. The reason why they give you shots, I'll tell you why, is because they can't just give you the Coumadin pill and expect you to break up the clot that fast. It doesn't work that way, guys. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to take the heparin, or Levinox is derivative of that. Then you go into the pills. Coumadin, warfarin, whatever, etc. I know this. Okay. But anyway, I stayed there as long as I could, and I stayed there till the guard kicked me out. First, here's my story. Okay, here's our story. Sorry, I'll repeat the, I'll redo the question or whatever, the answer or whatever you want to rephrase it. Okay. Anyway, the doctor said this is a life and death situation, right? She needs to be on immediate care. Okay, so she goes upstairs after a while. They're laughing and having a good time downstairs. You know how nurses are. I'm sorry not to put down nurses or any doctors, because I like medical myself. Okay, but they're having a good time having their freaking old, In-N-Out burgers. And then Cindy goes, "Where's mine? Where's my burger at?" I said, "You can't have one yet, honey." I knew, well, everybody knew she could have one. And I said the same thing. I said, "Yeah, where is our burger? As long as she's been waiting here, she should have a burger." If I knew the circumstances, she can't have a burger. But as long as she waited, she deserved one. And you see what I'm saying? And I know there's a lot of other people like you guys, gentlemen, that has been gone through some tests and is a pain in the ass. Okay, I'll be upfront with you. No matter what test you take, I took a colonoscopy. Okay, I'm clean for 10 years. Knock on wood. There ain't no wood around here, but not my phone, whatever. Knock on that. I'm clean of cancer. Okay. Okay, got that out of the way. Okay, enough about me. Now let's get back to her. Okay, they put her upstairs on watch. Okay, and the guard and them, they all come up to me about maybe an hour later, says, "You gotta leave." I say, "Excuse me, I don't want to leave her bedside. This is an emergency, and I know that's because the nurse, the male nurse, not the girl nurse from before, but the guy nurse that talked to me and said, this is a serious matter. If you don't quit smoking, you know, you can get all this other stuff and everything going on and everything." But the main thing is, I mean, they said it's not an emergency. You can go home and go relax and go to sleep. And I said, I don't think so. Not after what the doctor said, for the record. How can you sleep through an emergency or through a watch? Emergency watch 24 hours a day. How can anybody sleep? Not just me. How can anybody sleep? I'm being honest, guys. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm trying to be, I mean, that's common sense. Okay. Anyway, that threw me out of there, practically. The guy asked me 15 minutes. You can stay 15 more minutes. I said, thank you. With some respect. I tried. And I said, well, I'm going to stay a little bit longer. So I feel like, because the doctor told me it's an emergency. He goes, well, you have to leave or I have to get the cops up here to escort you out. Because he didn't want to touch me. He knew better than touch my ass. So I would to put his ass on the ground 2 seconds. But now I would have probably been in jail or something like that. A keto move. So anyway, I would have had him so fast. I'm sorry I don't want to brag about that because I know I'm good. But anyway, the thing is, uh, this is more important about her health. You see, not about that. It's not about how good you are at fighting. Okay, but you do sometimes have to stand up for yourself on certain circumstances. And this was a time that I felt I had to open my mouth. You see, there's a time when the old saying is, time to shut up and listen, right? But this wasn't the time to shut up and listen. This was the time to speak up and talk. Because the guard doesn't know the medical circumstances. Maybe he does and he's lying to me. This is just a recap. I mean, this is just another video I made, okay, for you guys, a little bit of history and everything about 2006 of her having a DVT diagnosis, deep vein thrombosis, for people that don't know what DVT stands for. That's all I'm saying. And she was not put on Coumadin right away, but she was back east. They took her off back east thinking she would get better by diet. Doesn't work that way. I don't know why the hell they even did that in the first place. She has to be on this pill the rest of her life from what I hear. She hears. She has to take INR testing every 2 to 3 weeks, or maybe monthly. They want to do it every month, but she has to do it every 2 weeks. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Okay, because her INR could change in a in a few minutes or a few seconds, probably. A few days. Okay, because it could be 1.2 yesterday, like it was, and it could be 1.1 now, or it could be 2.5. You know, the INR I'm talking about, not BT. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna call this one for right now and let you guys go for right now. If you guys got any questions or anything like that, be more than happy to come to me and talk to me, or Cindy, give her a PM. I call it I'm. A lot of people call it PM, but I call it I'm because of AOL. Bing, bing. Anyway, I love everyone out there that supports, us as friends and Mafia friends. Okay, I'm not talking about the real Mafia. I'm talking about the game. Because I love the game, the Mafia, and Mafia Wars, whatever you want to call it. I like street racing, and I like different things. You know, I don't play all the time, but I do a lot of reading. That's why. Researching. I have to, because I love math. I love all kinds of research. So the more I learn, I figure if I can learn one thing per day, I'm more one step smarter than I was yesterday. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but it makes sense to me. See, nobody in the government can stop me from learning. Okay, I may sound stupid, but that's not true. Nobody can stop me from learning. I mean, just because I'm not a doctor doesn't mean I can't practice. I mean, not saying I practice, but learn like they did. They had to learn the same shit that I'm learning. You know, so why not? Why not take it? Why not take a chance? People either have it or they don't. I mean, people can do anything they want to do. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I did say it, a little bit of it though. Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna call this, off right now, and I got to, take some more medication and relax. And I'm relaxed anyway, but I'm just saying, take my blood pressure medication and everything, so that we get rid of this headache and everything. But you guys stay blessed, and you know what, family. If you've got a family out there, enjoy your family, love your family. I know times are tough right now. The economy is rough, you know, and people bicker and fight over money. Okay, it's gonna happen. I mean, it's never gonna stop. Violence is gonna get worse before it gets better, guys. I'll do another video on that later, but I'd rather not get into that right now because this is different. Okay. So for right now, I'm just gonna post this, and that's about it. Okay. Everyone have a peaceful day, just for today, just like I say in NA. Okay. Or whatever, AA, whatever you want to call it. But everyone have a blessed, by repeating myself, blessed, good, joyful day. Okay, for the record, Exhibit A, whatever you call it. I'm kidding. But anyway, I'm gonna squash this. Not squash, but anyway, I'm gonna go and end this. And you have a good one. Take care.